Hey, don't get in the way of your superiors, you bottom feeder.
What are you doing? Yokojima, you shouldn't be interfering with work.
At the recent shareholders meeting, it was decided that the president will be replaced as of today. This is the new president.
Huh?
Good morning. My name is Kaito Kondo, and I'm 35 years old, working as a cleaner for Lovekoi. I was taught that greetings are the basis of being a working adult, but since I started working here, I can count on one hand the number of times someone's responded. That's why I naturally remember the people who do greet me.
Good morning, Kondo.
Good morning. Yuri Saito is at the top of the list of people who greet me every day.
Let's both be careful about heat stroke.
As I waved goodbye to her, I psyched myself up for another day of hard work. As I was about to check my next task, I heard a loud click of the tongue from behind and quickly turned around.
Hey, don't get in the way of your superiors, you bottom feeder.
I'm sorry, excuse me.
Don't you get in the way of a busy, talented guy like me.
Then I heard a familiar, dignified voice from behind the man.
What are you doing? Yokojima, you shouldn't be interfering with work.
Yuri, no, it's more like he got in my way when I'm so busy.
Huh? Oh, it's Kondo.
You know each other?
He greets me cheerfully every morning. His greetings are so energizing, they're my little secret pleasure.
What the heck? This guy being friendly with Yuri. I don't approve.
I don't particularly care about being approved of by Yokojima. More than that, I was happy to hear what Yuri said. I also look forward to greeting Yuri.
More importantly, Yokojima, the hallway doesn't belong to anyone, and it's rude to interrupt him while he's cleaning.
But I'm the son of the parent company's director, and he should have acknowledged me before just walking in front of me, right?
Status doesn't matter, and he doesn't need anyone's permission to clean.
The sight of her boldly stating the truth to her superior was very appealing to me.
I'm sorry, Kondo. I interrupted your work.
I'm the one who seemed to be in your way, so I apologize.
No, I was the one interrupting the cleaning, so you don't need to apologize, Kondo. Now then, if you'll excuse me, let's go, Yokojima.
I thought I could do a good job with her as I went back to my own work. And a few days after that conversation, I ran into Yokojima again. Excuse me, but I'm cleaning, so please be careful of your footing or use another area.
You're so slow. Don't make us wait.
I just started, so the floor will be wet for a while. I sincerely apologize.
Hey, that's not enough sincerity, is it?
Huh? Yokojima, what's going on?
Oh, nothing.
He started to try and cover it up, so I honestly explained the situation.
It was just bad timing, wasn't it? You shouldn't blame the cleaning staff for that, Yokojima.
Oh, come on, Yuri. It was just a little joke.
I was relieved to see Yokojima run away, and I turned to face her. Thank you, Yuri.
Oh, no. It seems like I was just in the right place at the right time. Are you okay?
Yes, well, is Yokojima always like that?
Yes, he is. It's really troublesome, isn't it?
I couldn't leave Yuri, her expression slightly clouded, alone. If you'd like, could I treat you as a thank you for helping me the other day and today? And so, at lunchtime, I took her to the cafeteria. I'd like to treat you, since you helped me out before too.
Well, if you insist. Thank you.
I was thinking Yuri probably wanted to talk about something, but I was struggling with how to start. Then...
I'm sorry if I made you worry. You invited me because you thought I was worried about Yokojima, right?
Yuri began to speak slowly. I heard that Yuri originally wanted to work in sales, and a few months ago, she was finally assigned to the sales department. However, Yokojima, who's her mentor, causes trouble whenever he feels like it, making it impossible to get any work done. That sounds tough.
It's not just me, but everyone else is inconvenienced by Yokojima's messes. But since he's the son of the parent company's director, no one can really say anything to him.
It seems she's having a hard time, as there are many things she can't say due to his position as a superior and his power. Also, Yuri has apparently asked her boss several times to change her mentor. However,
It's best to learn from a superior as talented as Yokojima. Manager Tateno, don't you agree?
Yes, Director Oki. Besides, the two of them get along well, so I'm sure Yuri finds it easy to work with him.
She said that Director Oki and Manager Tateno of the sales department wouldn't approve the change no matter what she said. She said that because it was the boss's policy, the other senior staff couldn't do anything about it either. Oh, is Yokojima such a talented person?
Yes, I feel like he's exceptionally good when it comes to sales performance and evaluations. However, I'm often with Yokojima, but I rarely see him working. I think the other senior staff with lower evaluations are working much harder. Well, maybe Yokojima is working when I'm not aware of it.
I see.
I finally got into the sales department, but I feel like I won't be able to grow at all at this rate. On top of that, I've heard rumors that Love and Koi's performance is declining. I'm afraid that I might not be able to do any sales-like work before the company suddenly goes bankrupt.
She's having trouble with work due to the influence of her boss as a mentor, and she's hearing rumors that the company might be in trouble. It's no wonder she's feeling negative. Certainly, you may not be able to do anything about the company's performance on your own, Yuri. But there's still a lot you can do. For example, you can use Yokojima's troubles as a lesson in what not to do. And from there, you can think about what could have been done to prevent the trouble. Depending on the situation, it might be good to consult with the other senior staff or colleagues about preventative measures.
I see. You're right. It's too early to give up. I don't know what I can do, but I'll try one thing at a time.
That's good. I think that's one of your strengths, Yuri, not giving in to the current situation and doing your best. I've seen a lot of workplaces, and I get the impression that people like you are ones who rise to the top. I'll be rooting for you.
Thank you.
A few weeks later, Yuri was living up to her word and trying various things. She was being tossed around by the troublemaker Yokojima, but she searched for preventative measures and solutions. By managing Yokojima skillfully little by little, the troubles gradually decreased.
Recently, I've started to feel like I'm doing more sales-like work. It's all thanks to you, Kanto. Thank you.
No, it's all thanks to your efforts, Yuri. After parting with Yuri, I carefully observed the sales department while cleaning. Then...
Hey, you cleaner! Don't get in the way of the employees!
My deepest apologies. Yokojima complained, and I stepped aside and bowed my head.
And besides, it's presumptuous for a lowlife like you to get so friendly with cute Yuri. She's only a good match for someone as respectable and capable as me.
Yokojima made a big deal about his status, but I remember him being a regular employee. It's fine to be jealous, but you should listen to her opinions properly.
Huh? Are you saying Yuri dislikes me? Don't you dare talk down to me! This guy, I'll definitely get rid of him!
A few days later, on my way home, I received a phone call from the cleaning company and my eyes widened. What? No way.
What? You're leaving at the end of this week?
A few days after the phone call from the cleaning company, my time as a cleaner at this company was coming to an end, and I reported it to Yuri. Seeing her downcast face, I felt a surge of guilt. I'm sorry I couldn't tell you sooner, and that it's so sudden. Even if we can't meet, I'll always be cheering you on, Yuri.
Yes.
What's wrong? Yuri, you don't seem very energetic.
A few days after I stopped visiting Lovekoi, Yokojima spoke to Yuri with a gleeful expression.
Yokojima?
Is it possible that you're depressed because that cleaner isn't coming anymore? You should just forget about that guy. He was only ever getting in the way of work anyway.
That's not true. Kondo supported me a lot.
Come on. There's no point in worrying about someone who's gone. More importantly, my dad introduced me to a good restaurant, so let's go, okay?
No, thank you.
You're so cold, Yuri. Well, I guess I'll just take my time to win you over. Tateno got rid of that annoying cleaner for me, so I have plenty of time.
A few days later, before the morning meeting, Yokojima was smirking to himself.
It's so refreshing not having that cleaner around. Power is meant to be used after all. It pisses me off that Yuri seems to be down because of him, though. But this is my chance to cheer her up and show her what a good guy I am, isn't it?
Yokojima was practically oozing with a malicious aura. But after the morning meeting started, he froze in surprise because...
At the recent shareholders meeting, it was decided that the president will be replaced as of today. This is the new president.
Hello.
Huh?
I was introduced as the new president, even though I was supposed to be a cleaner.
Kondo was originally a highly skilled management consultant, and he also worked freelance to save even more companies. In order to improve Love & Koi's performance, he was invited by the previous president to become the new president.
Huh? I was venting my frustrations to such an amazing person.
President Kondo, would you please say a few words as president?
Yes. As some of you may know, I've been working as a cleaner here recently, and have seen various departments. I believe the cleaners are the most knowledgeable about the company. Therefore, I asked the previous president to let me come in as a cleaner first this time as well. And I thought the sales department in particular needed quite a bit of fixing, so I came to greet you today.
President Kondo, what do you mean by needs fixing?
Oh, you should know, Director Oki. You, Manager Tateno, and Yokojima conspired to let Yokojima do whatever he wanted in the sales department. And you did it by brandishing the power of Yokojima's father.
What?
I ignored the three wide-eyed, speechless men and continued. First, Manager Tateno, you complained to the cleaning company that I was interfering with your work, didn't you?
No, I was just stating the facts.
I was cleaning within the rules agreed upon between this company and the cleaning company. You can confirm this by checking the security cameras installed in the sales department. Nevertheless, the complaint you filed stated that I was doing things outside the scope of the rules. When I received a call from the cleaning company about this, even I was surprised. I'll be frank, you were told by Yokojima to get rid of me, and you complied, didn't you? That's right, Yokojima put pressure on Tateno to get me out of this company. When I stopped coming to the company, Yokojima probably thought his plan had worked. But in reality, my contract with the cleaning company had simply expired, and the complaint had nothing to do with it.
Don't be ridiculous. I didn't ask for anything like that.
I'll hear Yokojima's side of the story later. Now then, I heard this from Yuri. Director Oki and Manager Tateno, you ignored Yuri's repeated request to change your mentor. Why is that?
Why, you ask? We paired her with Yokojima because he's talented.
That's right. Yuri and Yokojima get along well.
Oh? Despite that, Yuri's sales department didn't improve at all, and she seemed to be suffering, didn't she? Before talking about performance or compatibility, isn't it the job of management to support employees in improving the quality of their work? Oh, and Yuri's recent efforts are entirely her own achievement, so please don't bring that up here. The grades and compatibility were just pretenses, and Yokoshima simply liked Yuri. So there's no doubt that he instructed you to manipulate the situation so that you wouldn't be removed from your training position. Director Oki and Manager Tateno were unable to refute and remained silent. I could see Yokojima, his face red with anger, in my peripheral vision, but I ignored him and continued. Now, this is the last thing. Director Oki and Manager Tateno, you fraudulently reported Yokojima's performance and evaluations as higher than they were, correct?
That's not true. We haven't done anything fraudulent. I've heard from Tateno that Yokojima is a very talented and excellent employee.
Yes, Yokojima's sales performance was truly amazing and remarkable.
Good. Keep saying that and back me up.
That's impossible, because I've talked to the employees of the sales department and the clients.
What?
I checked with the clients and confirmed it. I've confirmed that the contracts Yokojima was reported to have acquired were actually the achievements of other employees. This goes beyond the scope of what can be dealt with by work regulations. It's simply a criminal act. Doesn't this company pay performance-based bonuses based on sales performance? The company can sue for fraud and embezzlement for fraudulent paying Yokojima a bonus. Also, Oki and Tateno, you fraudulently alter the contents of the performance evaluation forms. This is forgery of private documents and a breach of trust. The three of them, Yokojima and the others, were trembling at my accusations. Amidst all this, Director Oki suddenly looked up. I tilted my head slightly at his expression, as if he had found a way out.
It was all Tatano's scheme. I didn't know anything about it. She probably thought that if she curried favor with Yokojima, she would get ahead. I was just deceived by her words and believed them.
That's right. I don't remember ordering anything. It was something that she did on her own. I'm not to blame at all.
How awful! You're saying I'm the only bad guy?
Shut up. Anyway, Yokojima and I are victims. Of course, I will accept punishment as a manager, but the only criminal here is her. I'm sure I'll be demoted, but if I curry favor with Yokojima like this, I'm sure my position will be restored eventually.
I see. If you're gonna play dumb, then I have no choice. Then I'll let you hear the definitive evidence. Saying that, I took out a voice recorder. This is a recording of the audio in the conference room.
Recording?
There are security cameras, but they don't record audio. So with the permission of the previous president, I installed voice recorders in several places in the company. Director Oki and Yokojima were shocked. It seems they were relieved to have successfully entered the blind spot of the camera, but I ignored them and played the voice recorder.
Thanks, Tatano, for getting rid of that cleaner.
It was nothing.
More importantly, we went to the trouble of fraudulently raising your performance and evaluations and keeping you as Yuri's mentor. I'd be in trouble if the compensation wasn't worth it.
I know. I'll ask my dad to give you guys good positions. Until then, just keep working for me.
Scum.
Yuri's voice echoed in the now silent sales department after the audio playback ended.
You're the worst. I went out of my way to request a transfer because I wanted to do sales work, but I couldn't learn anything. It was awful. And you caused trouble for the company and other employees for your own selfish desires.
Yeah, Yuri? I was acting in Yuri's best interest, you know? I really like Yuri. I was even thinking I might marry you. I mean, if I'm around, neither the manager nor the director can complain, so it'll be easier for Yuri to work in the sales department, right? Marrying the son of a director like me will lead to Yuri's happiness, you know? So let's try dating, okay? And then let's get married, okay?
Huh? That's gross. Besides, I have someone I like, so I can't go out with you.
What?
Please, leave me alone. I can be happy even without someone like you around.
Yokojima was so shocked by Yuri's words that he hung his head for a while, but...
You became the new president and ruined all my plans. I can get rid of a guy like you just by telling my dad.
His eyes filled with hatred, Yokojima glared at me.
My dad is a director of the parent company. If I ask him, he can kick you out anytime, and he can even cover up criminal acts.
I see. That's quite different from what I heard from your father.
Huh?
Actually, I had the opportunity to speak with your father. That's right. Before the announcement of my appointment as president, I visited the parent company. Your father was very distressed that you were behaving so freely in this company. He also said that I should not hesitate to report any criminal acts.
Well, that can't be.
If you don't believe me, why don't you ask your father yourself? Well, asking him would only confirm what I said. Having said all this, Yokojima finally seemed to believe me, and he fell to his knees.
What the? I thought he was the son of a powerful man, so I tried to get on his good side, but he's just a useless guy.
That's right. I shouldn't have gotten involved with you. My life is ruined because of you.
What did you say? You came crawling to me on your own accord. Do you have any right to criticize me?
It's all because you said you'd fire me if I didn't listen to you.
Raising such a spoiled brat. I want to complain to your father too.
Enough is enough! Do you realize how many people you've inconvenienced with your selfish actions? It's not about being a cleaner or an employee. Look at them as people. I, Yuri, and the employees of the sales department all have our own lives. You'll be held responsible for ruining them. To my words, they could only hang their heads. And with that, my first job as president was finished. After that, Yokojima was forced to bow his head by his father. By the way, his father decided to resign as a director to take responsibility.
Damn it, where did my life go wrong?
And Yokojima, Director Oki, and Manager Tatano were arrested for various crimes. They were also fired from Love Koi, and Yokojima was disowned by his parents. Director Oki's wife left him. They look down on the people around them and try to rise to the top using power. They'll now face the consequences of not growing on their own. Meanwhile, Yuri and I were walking home together.
Even so, to think you were the president, I'm still surprised that we're together like this.
I had to keep it a secret, but now I can tell you. Yuri, I like that you're sincere with everyone. Will you go out with me?
What? Are you sure? I've liked you ever since that first lunch we had. Yes, please.
By treating others with sincerity, people can gain the bond of trust. This is surely one of the things that cannot be exchanged for status or money. But people tend to forget to be considerate of those closest to them. That's why I want to be more conscious of this from now on, and treat my employees and my lover with sincerity.
I'm home. Thank you both as always.
I'm Mashio Kuga. Since middle school, I've been raised in a single-parent household. With her mom busy working, my 2-year older sister, Mimi, and I often took care of the housework on weekends.
It's because Ma-kun helps out a lot. Thank you as always.
Well, leaving everything to you alone makes me anxious. If something goes wrong and it burdens Mom, that wouldn't be good either.
Oh, I know the truth. You really love your big sister, don't you? You're such a softie. If anyone ever dares to mess with Ma-kun, I'll take them down for you, okay?
Saying this, my petite sister hugs me tightly. She's always had a baby face, and after I outgrew her in height, people often mistook us for siblings in reverse roles. Well, it's not like I hate it or anything, but could you stop saying such violent things?
You two are as close as ever, but dinner's going to get cold, so let's eat soon, okay?
10 years later. Why do I have to dress like this?
Isn't it obvious? Because you look just like Lord Johan. And there's no time for chit-chat. There are still so many poses I want you to do as Johan.
You still don't have enough? It's already been an hour. I'm exhausted. An hour later, I'm finally set free. By the way, Lord Johan is a main character in the popular anime Yorohisu, and my sister's absolute favorite character.
What a feast for the eyes! Thank you so much, Ma-kun. I feel so energized now. I'll be ready to tackle work at the start of the week.
My sister beams with happiness. Her mannerisms, which feel more like a younger sister's, have always been my weakness. Well, I have work tomorrow, so I'm heading out. Let Heath-sama take care of you for the rest of the night. Heath-sama refers to someone who uploads Yorohisu fan content on social media. This person is also a Johan fan, and my sister follows their account.
Okay, thanks again, Ma-kun. I feel like a bit of a failure as a big sister, though.
It's fine. I'm an adult now. Feel free to rely on me when you need to. You treated me to a good meal today, so we're even. Amo-san looks stunning as always. The next day, when I get to work, I notice a female coworker being admired from afar by the male staff. She's Chiyuki Amo, my senior by 2 years. She's a solitary beauty who doesn't mingle with others, making her the object of admiration among the male employees. Kuga, good morning! Just seeing Amo-senpai first thing in the morning is such a treat, isn't it? This is Retsu Choge, my coworker and peer. Among the male staff, he's particularly fixated on Amo-senpai. It's fine to admire Amo-senpai, but stay focused on work. If you do a sloppy job and cause trouble for the clients, you'll ruin the trust of Love Koi. I work at All Trade Co. Ltd., which handles operations outsourced by Love Koi, a major telecommunications company. Currently, I'm 24 years old and work at the Love Koi Regional Branch's Equipment Shipping Center. You're such a serious guy, Kuga. Or could it be you're not interested in Amo-senpai at all? No, I do get nervous talking to her. She reminds me a bit of D-chan from Yorohisu. I'm a huge Yorohisu fan, and D-chan, Johan's love interest in the series, is my absolute favorite character. but D-chan is cheerful and energetic, so her charm is quite different from the aloof beauty of Amo-senpai. You really love that anime, huh? I've never seen it, but is it that good? It's great! Even my sister is obsessed with it. Actually, yesterday, even though I had the day off, she made me cosplay as one of the characters. Our conversation ends there as the start of the workday approaches. Ah, Johan-sama. A few days later, during my lunch break, I stopped by a fast food restaurant. This restaurant has a Yorohisu collaboration, offering soft vinyl figurines as part of the set meals. Maybe I'll give this to my sister. While mumbling to myself,
Oh, Kuga-kun.
huh? Amo-senpai?
Do you mind if I join you? There aren't any open seats.
When Amo-senpai speaks to me, I glance around and notice all the other seats are taken. It seems the collaboration has drawn in a large crowd. Oh, sure, go ahead.
Thanks.
Amo-senpai also ordered the same set meal as me and opened her bonus package at the table. Wait, that's a D-chan figure?
Something wrong? Ah, I see. D-chan is your favorite character, isn't she?
Yes, that's right. I'm so jealous. Wait, how did you know that about me? And could it be that you know about Yorohisu?
Huh? That's not it. A relative of mine is into them, so I just, plan to give this toy to them. Wait, the figure you got is Johan-sama? A colleague who looks just like my favorite character is sitting here with a figure of my favorite, eating a burger? What is this, a dream? Am I supposed to shout, "No regrets in my life," right now?
Well, wait, calm down, Amo-senpai. After managing to calm her down, Amo-senpai admitted to being a fan of Yorohisu and a Johan-sama enthusiast.
I'm sorry for trying to hide it and lying.
It's not a big deal. Whether to be open about one's hobbies is a personal choice. If you're a Johan fan, though, would you be willing to trade figures with me?
Well, sure. I don't mind.
Amo-senpai looked a bit surprised at my casual tone. Then,
Thank you.
her gentle smile wasn't the same as D-chan's lively grin, but whoa, she's adorable. I was completely captivated.
Kuga-kun, good morning. Did you watch yesterday's Yorohisu?
From the next day, Amo-senpai and I started occasionally chatting about Yorohisu.
Lord Johan's firm beliefs were incredible, and Di-chan, who wholeheartedly supported him, was adorable.
Absolutely! Despite being hated by his homeland, Johan's resolve to work for the country he's in now is so inspiring. But there was one person who didn't take kindly to our camaraderie. Tch! A gloomy anime nerd like you doesn't deserve to chat with Amo-senpai. That anime is the reason I got to know her better, though. Who Amo-senpai chooses to talk to is her own business, isn't it? And you should really drop the anime nerd equals gloomy stereotype. Shut up! Anyway, you're not good enough for Amo-senpai. Ever since I started talking to Amo-senpai, Choge began throwing snide remarks my way. But that wasn't all. Hey Kuga, these are the devices set to arrive tomorrow. Double check them for me. What? The shipping deadline's almost here! He would always dump tasks on me at the last possible moment, just before the delivery truck arrived. Make sure you check them thoroughly. We wouldn't want to inconvenience the customers now, would we? At our device shipping center, a double-check system is in place to prevent errors. Tasks are reviewed by someone other than the original handler. Sudden irregular requests happen sometimes, and I let small things slide, but the device information isn't linked to the customer data, and the shipping labels have the wrong addresses and delivery dates. Choge's sloppy work is beyond careless. If I have to redo everything under such a tight deadline, that's a different story. Maybe it's time to report this to manager Narumi.
Nagashita-kun, your recent work and attitude towards Kuga-kun have been unacceptable.
The next day, Choge was summoned to a meeting room by Narumi manager. Incidentally, The manager married an employee who has since transferred to another department 2 years ago, but that's a story for another time. Did Kuga tell you that? He's probably just making stuff up.
Love Koi, Internet's core system, records who processed what and when. So it's obvious that you reserved the task early and then asked Kuga-kun to double-check it at the last minute.
That's right. At Love Koi Internet, accountability is clear because the system shows the processor's name. If investigated in detail, the full scope of the task becomes clear.
Nagashito-kun, you didn't have any particular urgent tasks yesterday, right? Why did this process end up being last minute? Also, multiple employees have reported feeling uncomfortable with the way you've been making snide remarks toward Kuga-kun.
Damn it! Thus, Choge got a thorough scolding from Narumi manager.
Kuga-kun, what do you think about me not being like D-chan? Are you disappointed after all?
Several weeks later, during a lunch break, Amo-senpai muttered this under her breath. She hasn't seemed very energetic lately, so I figured something was troubling her. Not at all. D-chan and Amo-senpai are different people. You have your own charm, senpai, so there's nothing disappointing about it. Besides, I look nothing like Johan-sama in reality either. I suddenly realized something and deliberately made a face as if I were utterly devastated. Don't tell me, Amo-senpai, that you're disappointed in how unlike Johan-sama I am?
That's not true. You have so many good qualities that are uniquely yours. But yes, maybe it's the same thing.
Good. It seems like she's starting to think more positively.
Actually, back in middle school, when I openly admitted I liked anime, my friends responded awkwardly.
After a few moments of silence, Amo-senpai seemed to steel herself and continued. She explained that while her friends didn't harass her, she overheard them venting about her.
Chi-Chi's image is so different, and her interests don't match ours. Honestly, it's exhausting to talk to her.
She happened to catch this conversation by chance, and it left a lasting impact.
I think it was my overly enthusiastic way of talking about my interests that made it awkward for them. And my friends never outright rejected me. They were always kind. But since then, I started worrying about how others perceived me, and it became scary to talk to people.
I see. So that's how senpai became the aloof beauty everyone knows.
But Kuga-kun, your words earlier made me feel like it's okay to just be myself. Thank you.
Amo-senpai gave a faint smile. Seeing that, my cheeks began to warm. I have an idea, senpai. Would you like to meet my sister sometime? I mentioned before that my sister is also a big fan of Johan-sama and welcomes fellow fans.
That's kind of you, but are you sure it wouldn't be a bother?
I'm sure it will be fine. My sister was excited when I told her about you, and really wants to meet you. When you're feeling down, there's nothing better than connecting with like-minded people.
Oh, you noticed?
She muttered softly, and her expression shifted again. It resembled the one that first captivated me.
Well, if your sister is okay with it, I'd love to take you up on that offer.
Yes!
What? Really?
That night, I called my sister, and her voice blared excitedly through the phone.
I'll adjust my schedule no matter what. Ooh, there's so much I want to talk about in person.
Calm down, sis. You're way too hyped. And so, we arranged the time for the three of us to meet. Amo-senpai isn't here yet. The day we were supposed to meet my sister. After finishing work, Amo-senpai and I left the office, but she realized she forgot something and went back to retrieve it. As I waited for her to return...
Ma-kun! I'm here!
Sis, I told you to wait at the cafe, not come to the office.
Oh, I couldn't help myself. I was too excited.
As my sister beamed at me, I couldn't help but smile wryly. But then, one person was watching us with a smirk. I heard Kuga had a sister, but she looks younger than him. So does that mean... Well. Hey Kuga, showing off your PDA in front of the office, huh? Choge, Nice to meet you. I'm Retsu Choge, Kuga's colleague.
Oh, nice to meet you too. I'm...
No need to explain. It's obvious you're his girlfriend, right? That's when I realized Choge had misunderstood. Oh, that's why he's smirking so much. No, she's my sister. I've told you about her before. Yeah, right. Don't lie. She's clearly younger than you. I guess you're just making excuses in case Amo-senpai finds out, huh? Hey, stop this already. Ignoring my words, Choge continued. Hey, did you know? This guy's been hitting on our beautiful senior, Amo-senpai. Even though he already has a girlfriend. How awful is that? You'd better dump him, quick. And I'll be sure to let our senior know about this too.
Cut the crap.
Huh?
Don't talk nonsense. It's obvious Ma-kun is my precious little brother.
Huh?
If you doubt me, I'll bring my ID or even our family register to prove it.
I believe you. Please calm down.
How can I stay calm after this? And saying Ma-kun is some kind of playboy? My brother hates those kind of people the most. When Mom and I were tricked by bad men, whether it was that deadbeat father or my ex, Ma-kun was the one who got angry on our behalf.
You see, our mom became a single mother because her father cheated, leading to their divorce. As for the time I cosplayed, it was to cheer up my sister after a bad breakup. Let me make it clear, I do not have a cosplay hobby.
Our deadbeat dad was jealous of how capable Mom was at work, saying ridiculous things like a woman should bow to a man. My ex-boyfriend mocked me, saying, "You might look young, but you can't beat real youth." That's why both my brother and I decided never to impose our ideals on others.
Incidentally, our father remarried but got divorced within a year after being accused of emotional abuse. He now lives alone. As for her ex, his obsession with appearances landed him in jail for violating youth protection laws.
See? This is why Ma-kun is the best man in the world. One Ma-kun isn't enough. We need cloning technology to max produce him. Imagine being surrounded by Ma-kuns all calling me sister. Oh, it's paradise. Oh, but maybe one of them could be my older brother, spoiling me rotten with Mimi. Oh, that'd be amazing too.
Hey, how about snapping out of your bizarre fantasy and coming back to reality?
Sorry for keeping you waiting, Kuga-kun. Huh?
Just then, Amo-senpai arrived, seemingly having retrieved what she had forgotten. Amo-senpai, his sister's a raging brocon who went ballistic over a small misunderstanding. He's already a weirdo obsessed with anime, and now he's got an obnoxious sister too. You should definitely stop being friends with him. Hey, this is all your fault to begin with. Stop bad-mouthing my sister. Choge leaned closer to Amo-senpai as if seizing a last ray of hope. But then...
Could it be? Are you Heath-sama? Oh, you must be Kuga-kun's sister, Mimi-san. Nice to meet you.
Wait, what? You two know each other? And Heath is... Ignoring Choge, Amo-senpai locked eyes with my sister. Heath-sama is a fan artist who uploads Yorohisu fan creations online. I found out recently that their true identity is Amo-senpai. Senpai was also aware of Mimi's account, which is why she didn't mind meeting her.
So, Nagashita-kun, what were you saying about Mimi-san? I think it's wonderful that they have such a close sibling bond.
Well,
Oh, and about that weird anime. Are you talking about Yorohi's? Because I'm a huge fan of it myself.
No way!
Your reaction says it all. I suspected the culprit was someone like Nagashita-kun, but to think it was actually you.
I mean...
You're the one who's been posting slander about me on social media, aren't you?
Lately, Amo-senpai had seemed down because her account was being attacked online.
You can deny it, but I've already requested disclosure. It won't take long to confirm who the culprit is.
Wait, I admit it. I was one who badmouthed Heath. I was looking up negative reviews about Yorohisu and stumbled upon your account by chance. Seeing you praise a character who looks just like Kuga made me furious. Amo-senpai's social media account has one of the highest follower counts in the Yorohisu fandom. Even someone like Choge, unfamiliar with the fandom, found it right away. But if I had known it was your account, I never would have. It doesn't matter whose account it was. You lashed out and hurt someone else's feelings for no reason. There's a sin you need to atone for.
And if you don't have basic internet literacy, don't show your face on social media. You're a nuisance.
Damn it. Whatever. She's no aloof beauty or anything. I'm done with her.
Good. I wasn't interested in someone so full of prejudices anyway. You were imposing your ideals on me, but there's no such thing as a perfect match in this world. If you can't understand that, you'll probably stay single forever.
Amo-senpai's sharp words left Choge grimacing in silence. Leaving him behind, we headed to the restaurant we had reserved. Tch! Now I can't even ask for double check! After the commotion in front of the office, Choge's bad reputation spread like wildfire. Still, I, Amo-senpai, and the other employees were determined to keep work and personal matters separate. But then, guess I'll just have the shipment picked up without a double check. Choge, fearing others' judgment, started working solo, which led to...
We sincerely apologize for this incident.
Due to a shipping error, the equipment was sent to the wrong address, resulting in customer complaints and significant trouble for Lovekoi Internet. Choge was subjected to disciplinary action, and then... This is all because of that garbage anime, Yorohisu! Overwhelmed by Amo-senpai's words and his own work blunders, Choge posted a threat online targeting Yorohisu Animation Studio. I didn't do anything wrong, it's all that anime's fault. He was arrested for obstruction of business operations and other charges, and was dismissed from All Trade Inc. Incidentally, Amo-senpai also filed a damages lawsuit against Choge for defamation on social media. Why are we dressed like this again?
Aw, Johan-sama and D-chan as a couple. So cute.
Not long after, I confessed to Amo-senpai. No, to Chiyuki, and we started dating. Today, we had planned to visit my mother together, but somehow, thanks to my sister, it turned into a cosplay photo shoot.
I know it's odd to say this while dressed like this, but being accepted as I am by Mashio-san and Mimi-san has truly saved me. I believe it's thanks to you that such wonderful children were raised. Oh, thank you. Hearing that makes me feel like my efforts were worth it. I may be inexperienced, but I hope to have your continued support moving forward.
Am I imposing fixed ideas of how things should be onto others? It's something I want to keep reflecting on as I live my life. Even though we're not like Johan-sama and D-chan, let's stay as happy and close as they are.
Yes, let's always stay together.
True smiles don't come from conforming to someone else's ideals. They appear naturally when you're freed from those pressures.